Today, we're going to dive into the exciting expansion of the Home Guarantee Scheme for 2023-2024. We're going to learn about the eligibility criteria that's been updated and how it could help turn your home ownership dreams into a reality. The federal Australian government has made significant changes to the Home Guarantee Scheme, which will now allow more people to participate in the program beginning from the 1st of July 2023. These changes include allowing friends, siblings, and other family member groups can now jointly apply for the Home Guarantee Scheme and Regional First Home Guarantee together. Non-first home buyers who have not owned a property in the last 10 years are now eligible to apply along with first homeowners. Single legal guardians of children, such as aunts, uncles, and grandparents, can now apply for the Family Guarantee Scheme. And the most exciting one of all is Australian permanent residents can now apply along with the three schemes, which include the First Home Guarantee Scheme, the Regional Home Guarantee Scheme, and the Family Home Guarantee Scheme. And if you find value in this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it really helps out the channel. And a big thank you to all our subscribers for your support. Inspires us to create more content we hope you enjoy. We had best friends Lucy and Emma reach out recently. They had a dream of owning their home together since the uni days, and when the federal government's recent developments in expanding the eligibility criteria for the home guarantee came out, they saw their dream coming to reality sooner. When we talk, I explained the new changes were effective from the 1st of July this year, which allowed provisions for families, friends, and siblings to jointly own a property under the Home Guarantee Scheme. Though Lucy and Emma had stable jobs, they'd been finding it a challenge to save a deposit, the standard 20%, to avoid lenders' mortgage insurance, which they were aiming for a long period of time. This is where the Home Guarantee Scheme, which allows eligible participants to secure a home with as little as 5% deposit, with the government acting as your guarantor up to 15% of the property value, made sense for them. This opportunity seemed perfect for them, as they could finally get into the housing market without having to pay thousands of dollars in lenders' mortgage insurance. This is where Lucy and Emma reached out, and we began their journey of exploring the benefits of the Home Guarantee Scheme, which included not needing to wait to save a larger deposit, the ability to combine the schemes with other grants and concessions for first homeowners, and the potential to save $20,000 in lenders' mortgage insurance. So now they're ready to rock and roll for the 1st of July. Their story serves as an inspiration for others that may be struggling to enter the property market. The expansion of eligibility criteria for the Home Guarantee Scheme has made home ownership more accessible for many more Australians, helping them achieve their dreams and build a better future. The Home Guarantee Scheme can help eligible applicants save thousands on lenders' mortgage insurance and combine the scheme with other grants and concessions available. The government established the Home Guarantee Scheme to help borrowers with minimal deposits of at least 5% to secure a home loan without paying lenders' mortgage insurance. Typically, to avoid lenders' mortgage insurance, borrowers need to save a 20% deposit. However, eligible participants can bypass lenders' mortgage insurance with as little as 5% deposit and have the government guarantee up to 15% of the property value. Now let's talk about some of the benefits under the guarantee scheme. The Home Guarantee Scheme has several benefits and advantages. The main one is that borrowers can potentially save up to $39,000 in lenders' mortgage insurance. That's a huge one. It also means you can get into the market with a lower deposit and not needing to wait to save that, which can cut years out of your home buying journey. And best of all, this scheme can be combined with other schemes and grants available, which means you can sandwich up the schemes as long as you're eligible and you don't have to pick and choose between one or the other. Now, depending on the property value and the amount borrowers can save significant amounts on lenders' mortgage insurance. For example, on a $950,000 property with a 5% deposit, you actually save $39,000 in mortgage insurance. If you bought for a little bit less, say $750,000 with a minimal deposit, you'd also save $31,000 in mortgage insurance. And on a $550,000 purchase with a 5% deposit, you'd be eligible to save $22,000 in savings. So we can see there's massive cost reductions on that pesky mortgage insurance, which you don't need to pay under this scheme. And the best thing is, if you're a first homeowner or haven't owned a property for more than 10 years, you can now get in this scheme. And more importantly, it's open to permanent residents. This was a huge restrictor for many home buyers that we'd previously talked to, which would not allow them to qualify for the scheme. Previously, the scheme would only allow Australian citizens to secure a spot. Now, from the 1st of July, if you're a permanent resident, you will qualify. And that's a huge relief, because we had a lot of applicants that wanted to get in this scheme but didn't qualify merely because they were permanent residents. So a huge change, a very positive change. And it means now if you are a permanent resident, you absolutely do qualify. There are price caps you need to be aware of if you intend to go under the scheme. And the price caps for the home guarantee scheme do vary depending on the state you're in. For example, if you're in New South Wales, the price cap is $900,000. In Melbourne, you're looking at a price cap of $800,000. And in Queensland, you're looking at a price cap of $700,000. Now, the price caps do vary depending on where you are located. So we'll leave a link down below to our website that has all the price caps and further information, so you can do a bit more digging around and understanding if you will meet that price cap requirement. Now, for those out there that have been interested in purchasing properties in the past, many would know that you'd actually need to have saved at least 20% of the property value in order to avoid lender's mortgage insurance, or possibly rely on your parents to act as guarantors to avoid that pesky mortgage insurance. However, under the home guarantee scheme, you'd only need to contribute 5% of the property value as your deposit, with the government guaranteeing you for 15% of the property value. This means you can borrow up to 95% of the property value and not pay mortgage insurance. A 20% deposit for a current median dwelling value across Australia equals about $147,000. Assuming a household savings rate at 15% annually, that puts the current time to save a 20% deposit at 11 years, 4 months nationally. This means that under the home guarantee scheme, you can reduce the amount of your deposit required to 5%, meaning you can enter the market much quicker and at much lower cost by avoiding paying lender's mortgage insurance. Now, there are 35,000 spots available under the home guarantee scheme, and the scheme has specific criteria that applicants need to meet. The eligibility requirements are as follows. Let's start off with income requirements. If you're single, you can earn up to a total taxable income of $125,000 for FY 2023, and for couples, a maximum allowable income of $200,000 for FY 2023. So if you are looking to get in this expanded scheme, you will need to have your tax returns lodged and completed from the 1st of July this year, 2023, and have your income meet that criteria. If your income is $1 over, you unfortunately won't qualify. This is a main point that you need to understand. Deposit. You do need a minimum of 5% of the purchase price saved up. Typically, the banks do also want to see that savings over a period of time, usually 3 months. Some lenders can take rental history if you are renting through a licensed real estate agent. This is a minimum required. You do need 5%. You do need to either show a rental history or a savings pattern. And more importantly, you need to also understand that if you do have the 20% saved up, you don't qualify for this scheme. The scheme is only designed for applicants that don't have a 20% deposit saved up. So if you do have a large amount of savings, once again, you wouldn't qualify under this scheme. So for deposit, remember, you need a minimum of 5%, a maximum of 20%. If you have more than 20%, we don't get under the scheme. And also, if you don't have a savings record or no rental history, once again, it would be something that you need to maybe touch base with us, have a chat about. We can look at your situation and see if there's ways around it. The other eligibility is around ownership status. You can be a non-first home buyer who has never owned a property for the past 10 years. That makes you eligible. So you can be a first homeowner or someone that has not owned a property for 10 years or greater. So keep that in mind and look back. If you had owned a property before double check when the last time you had it was. In terms of visa statuses, Australian permanent residents can now apply under the 3 schemes, which includes the first home guarantee scheme. As well, Australian citizens are still eligible under the scheme. So you need to be permanent resident or Australian citizen in order to be eligible. Property price caps, we talked about the price caps before. Keep that in mind. Depending on the region or capital city you are in, you do have a price cap. Same thing again goes here. If you're $1 over that price cap, which comes to whatever's on the contract to sale, you won't qualify. So make sure you purchase within those price caps and limits. Minimum age, you do need to be 18 years and over. From a living arrangement point of view, the property must be occupied by the applicant as a primary residence within the first 6 months. Now, more importantly here, if you do move out of the property, the scheme requires you to refinance. You'll no longer be valid under the scheme arrangements. So if you were to live in it and then move it out and make it an investment property, you'd actually have to refinance out of the scheme. Let's look at relationships. So you can now purchase with friends, siblings, and other family groups who can jointly apply under the first home guarantee scheme, as well as married couples and de facto relationships. Banks that are available, there's only 27 lenders that can offer this scheme, including major banks such as Commonwealth Bank and NAB, and other non-major banks like Auswide Bank and Teachers Mutual Bank. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed with all things property and finance. The expanded eligibility for the home guarantee scheme in 2023-2024 is a game changer, offering more Australians the opportunity to buy a home. With the government support, borrowers can now save on lenders' mortgage insurance and have access to tailored plans based on their property ownership history. Here at Hunter Galloway, we're a mortgage broker and specialize in helping applicants with the home guarantee process. So if you're looking to get in the market and you're wanting some assistance, reach out with us. We work with people Australia-wide, and best of all, there's no cost for our service. And as a mortgage broker, we have access to multiple lenders that offer this scheme. Call us on 1300 088 065 or visit our website huntergalloway.com.au, where we can do a free assessment, understand your situation, and give you recommendations based on where you sit. Guys, that's it for today. What are your thoughts? Is a home guarantee scheme a game changer for yourself? We'd love to know. As always, thanks for watching.